Socialism of the 21st Century. 25 languages. Fernando Lugo, President of Paraguay. Evo Morales, President of Bolivia. Lula da Silva, President of Brazil. Rafael Correa, President of Ecuador, and Hugo Chavez, President of Venezuela, on the 29th of January 2009. Socialism of the 21st Century, Spanish, Socialismo del Siglo XXI, Portuguese, Socialismo do Século XXI, German, Socialismus des 21 Jahrhunderts, is an interpretation of socialist principles first advocated by German sociologist and political analyst Heinz Dieterich, and taken up by a number of Latin American leaders. Dieterich argued in 1996 that both free market industrial capitalism and 20th-century socialism have failed to solve urgent problems of humanity such as poverty, hunger, exploitation of labor, economic oppression, sexism, racism, the destruction of natural resources and the absence of true democracy. 1. Socialism of the 21st century has democratic socialist elements, but it also resembles Marxist revisionism. 2. Leaders who have advocated for this form of socialism include Hugo Chavez of Venezuela, Rafael Correa of Ecuador, Evo Morales of Bolivia, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva of Brazil and Michelle Bachelet of Chile. 3. Because of the local unique historical conditions, socialism of the 21st century is often contrasted with previous applications of socialism in other countries, with a major difference being the effort towards a more effective economic planning process. 2. Historical foundations, edit. After a series of structural adjustment loans and debt restructuring led by the International Monetary Fund in the late 20th century, Latin America experienced a significant increase in inequality. Between 1990 and 1999, the Gini coefficient, a measure of inequality in the income or wealth distribution, rose in almost every Latin American country. 4. Volatile prices and inflation led to dissatisfaction. In 2000, only 37% of Latin Americans were satisfied with their democracies, 20 points less than Europeans and 10 points less than sub-Saharan Africans. 5. In this context, a wave of left-leaning socio-political movements, called the Pink Tide, on behalf of indigenous rights, cocaleros, labor rights, women's rights, land rights and educational reform emerged to eventually provide momentum for the election of socialist leaders. 2. Socialism of the 21st century draws on indigenous traditions of communal governance and previous Latin America socialist and communist movements, including those of Salvador Allende, Fidel Castro, Che Guevara and the Sandinista National Liberation Front. 2. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Theoretical tenets, edit. According to Dieterich, this form of socialism is revolutionary in that the existing society is altered to be qualitatively different, but the process itself should be gradual and non-violent, instead utilizing democracy to secure power, education, scientific knowledge about society and international cooperation. Dieterich suggests the construction of 4 basic institutions within the new reality of post-capitalist civilization. 1. One equivalent economy based on the Marxian economic labor theory of value and Democratically determined by those who directly create value instead of principles of market economies. 2. Majority democracy, which makes use of referendums to decide upon important societal questions. 3. Basic state democracy with a suitable protection of minority rights. 4. Citizens who are responsible, rational and self-determined. Post-neoliberalism, edit. Post-neoliberalism, also known as anti-neoliberalism, is a set of ideals characterized by its rejection of neoliberalism and the economic policies embodied by the Washington Consensus. 6, 7, 8. While there is scholarly debate about the defining features of post-neoliberalism, it is often associated with economic progressivism as a response to neoliberalism's perceived excesses or failures, ranging from nationalization and wealth redistribution to embracing protectionism and revival of trade unions. It can also refer to left-wing politics more generally. 8, 9. The movement has had particular influence in Latin America, where the Pink Tide brought about a substantial shift towards left-wing governments in the 2000s. 10. Examples of post-neoliberal governments include the former governments of Evo Morales in Bolivia and Rafael Correa in Ecuador. 11. It has also been claimed that the Joe Biden administration in the United States exhibits post-neoliberal characteristics. 12, 13, 14. History, edit. The idea of post-neoliberalism arose during the pink tide of the 1990s and 2000s, in which left-wing Latin American critics of neoliberalism like Hugo Chavez and Evo Morales were thrust into power. According to researchers, the election of Chavez as the president of Venezuela in 1999 marked a definite start to the pink tide and post-neoliberal movement. 15, 16. Following his election, Rafael Correa, Nestor Kirchner, Evo Morales, and numerous other leaders associated with the post-neoliberal movement were elected in Latin America during the 2000s and 2010s. 8. Into the 2020s. The Chilean president-elect Gabriel Boric, who emerged victorious in the 2021 Chilean general Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Evo Morales, the former president of Bolivia, is often associated with post-neoliberalism. Election, pledged to end the country's neoliberal economic model, stating, if Chile was the cradle of neoliberalism, it will also be its grave. 17. While the ideas of post-neoliberalism are not exclusive to Latin America, they are largely associated with the region. 18, 19. Post-neoliberalism has drawn criticism from the right of the political spectrum. Right-wing and far-right critics have claimed that the term itself is vague and populistic, while also arguing that post-neoliberal policies harm international investment and economic development. 11. Ideology, edit. Post-neoliberalism seeks to fundamentally change the role of the state in countries where the Washington Consensus once prevailed. 20. To achieve this, post-neoliberal leaders in Latin America have advocated for the nationalization of several industries, notably the gas, mining, and oil industries. 8. Post-neoliberalism also advocates for the expansion of welfare benefits, greater governmental investment in poverty reduction, and increased state intervention in the economy. 21. Latin American application, edit. See also, Pink Tide. Regional integration, edit. The model of socialism of the 21st century encourages economic and political integration among nations in Latin America and the Caribbean. This is often accompanied with opposition to North American influence. Regional organizations like ALBA and CELAC promote cooperation with Latin America and exclude North American countries. ALBA is most explicitly related to socialism of the 21st century, while other organizations focus on economic integration. ALBA promotes social, political and economic integration among countries that subscribe to democratic socialism. Its creation was announced in direct opposition to George W. Bush's attempts to establish a free trade area of the Americas that included the United States. In 2008, ALBA introduced a monetary union using the sucre as its regional currency. Bolivarian process, edit. Further information, Bolivarian Revolution. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Former Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez initiated a process of social reforms in Venezuela, known as the Bolivarian Revolution. This approach was more heavily influenced by the theories of Istvan Meseras, Michael Lebowitz and Marta Harnecker, who was Chavez's advisor between 2004 and 2011, than by those of Heinz Dieterich. The process draws its name from Latin American liberator Simon Bolivar and is a contemporary example of Bolivarianism. Citation needed. Buen Viva, edit. Further information, Sumed Cause. Often translated to good living or living well, the concept of Buen Viva is related to the movement for indigenous rights and rights of nature. It focuses on the living sustainably as the member of a community that includes both human beings and nature. 22. Buen Viva is enshrined in 2008 Constitution of Ecuador as an alternative to neoliberal development. The Constitution outlines a set of rights, one of which is the rights of nature. 23. In line with the assertion of these rights, Buen Viva seeks to change the relationship between nature and humans to a more biopluralistic view, eliminating the separation between nature and society. 23-24. This approach has been applied to the YesUniITT initiative. Buen Viva is sometimes conceptualized as collaborative consumption in a sharing economy, and the term is used to look at the world in ways sharply differentiated from natural, social or human capital. 25. Criticism, edit. Authoritarianism, edit. Critics claim that socialism of the 21st century in Latin America acts as a facade for authoritarianism. The charisma of figures like Hugo Chavez and mottos like country, socialism, or death have drawn comparisons to the Latin American dictators and caudillos of the past. 26. According to Stephen Levitsky of Harvard University, only under the dictatorships of the past were presidents re-elected for life, with Levitsky further stating that while Latin America experienced democracy, citizens opposed indefinite re-election, because of the dictatorships of the past. 27. Levitsky then noted, in Nicaragua, Venezuela and Ecuador, re-election is associated with the same problems of 100 years ago. 27. The Washington Post also stated in 2014 that Bolivia's Evo Morales, Daniel Ortega of Nicaragua and the late Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez, used the ballot box to weaken or eliminate term limits. 28. In 2015, The Economist stated that the Bolivarian Revolution in Venezuela, now under Nicolas Maduro after Chavez's death in 2013, was devolving from authoritarianism to dictatorship as opposition politicians were jailed for plotting to undermine the government, violence was widespread and opposition media shut down. 29. Western media coverage of Chavez and other. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. If Chile was the cradle of neoliberalism, it will also be its grave. 17. Gabriel Boric, the 20th of December, 2021, 40. Latin American leaders from the 21st century socialist movement has been criticized as unfair by their supporters and leftist media critics. 31. Economics, edit. The sustainability and stability of economic reforms associated with governments adhering to socialism of the 21st century have been questioned. Latin American countries have primarily financed their social programs with extractive exports like petroleum, natural gas and minerals, creating a dependency that some economists claim has caused inflation and slowed growth. 32. 4. The Bolivarian government of Venezuela, their economic policies led to shortages in Venezuela, a high inflation rate and a dysfunctional economy. 33. However, the economic policy of the Hugo Chavez administration and Maduro governments have attributed Venezuela's economic problems to the decline in oil prices, sanctions imposed by the United States and economic sabotage by the opposition. 34. In 2015, Venezuela's economy was performing poorly, the currency had collapsed, it had the world's highest inflation rate and its gross domestic product shrank into an economic collapse in 2016. 35. Populism, edit. Although democratic socialist intellectuals have welcomed a socialism of the 21st century, they have been skeptical of Latin America's examples. While citing their progressive role, they argue that the appropriate label for these governments is populist rather than socialist. 36, 37. Similarly, some of the left-wing pink-tide governments were criticized for turning from socialism to authoritarianism and populism. 38, 39. List of anti-neoliberal or post-neoliberal political parties, edit. South America. Argentina, Union for the Homeland, Frente de Todos, 41, 42, Front for Victory, 16, Patria Grande. Front, 43. Bolivia, Movement for Socialism, 11. Chile, Social Convergence, 44. Ecuador, Citizen Revolution Movement, PAIS. Alliance under Rafael Correa, 11. Venezuela, Fifth Republic Movement, Great Patriotic Pole, United Socialist Party of Venezuela under Hugo Chavez, 15, 16. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. North America. Canada, Quebec Solidaire, Green Party of Quebec. Mexico, Morena, 45. United States, Democratic Socialists of America, citation needed, Party for Socialism and Liberation, citation needed. Asia. Japan, Social Democratic Party, 46. South Korea, Progressive Party, 47. Turkey, Communist Party of Turkey, 48. Patriotic Party, citation needed, Labor and Freedom Alliance, 49. Europe. Norway, Red Party, Norway, 50. Oceania. Australia, Australian Greens, 51. See also, edit. Anti-capitalism. Kirchnerism. Millennial socialism. Post-capitalism. Post-Marxism. Project Cybersyn. References, edit. 1-AB Heinz Dieterich, der Sozialismus des 21. Jahrhunderts Wirtschaft, Gesellschaft und Demokratie. Nach dem globalen Kapitalismus, Einleitung. Socialism of the 21st Century Economy, Society, and Democracy in the Era of Global Capitalism. Introduction. 2-ABCD Burbach, Roger, Fox, Michael, Fuentes, Federico, 2013. Latin America's Turbulent Transitions. London, Z Books. ISBN 9781848135697. 3 dos Trabalhadores. Resolucos do 3 Congresso do PT, PDF. 3 Congresso do PT, in Brazilian Portuguese. 4-Iclac, 2002. Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean. Social Panorama of Latin America 2000 to 2001, 71. 5-Encuesta Latinobarometro 1999 to 2000, Latino Barometer Survey 1999 to 2000, in Spanish. Retrieved 3 May 2013. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 6 Davies, William, Gain, Nicholas, 2021. Post-Neoliberalism. An Introduction. Theory, Culture and Society. 38, 6-328 10.101172642110367211036722. 7 Caritones, Zia, Senses, Fikret, November 2003. Rethinking the Emerging Post-Washington Consensus. A Critical Appraisal, PDF. Economic Research Center. ERC Working Papers in Economics. 3, 9. Ankara, Middle Eastern Technical University. Retrieved 14 June 2022. 8 ABCD MacDonald, Laura, Prulks, Christina R. Ruckert, on, 2017. Post-Neoliberalism in Latin America, A Conceptual Review. Third World Quarterly. 38, 7 1583 1602. Do. 10.1080/0143597.2016.1259558. S2 SID 157767263. 9 Albo, Gregory, Altvater, Elmar, Bamford, Alec, Bayer, Kurt, Brand, Ulrich, Bond, Patrick, Bree, Michael. Shane-Yapat, Chanida, Ceciana, Anna Esther, D. Mirovic, Alex, Gago, Veronica, Melba, Henning, Selkala. Nicola, Shardea, Emir, Sum, Ngailing, Schulquark, Diego Stulwerk, Witterick, Krista, 2009. Post-Neoliberalism A Beginning Debate, Issue Number 51, Paperback ed. Uppsala, Sweden, Dag. Hammarskjöld Foundation. ISBN 9789185214525. Retrieved 14 June 2022. 10 Incarnation, Omar G. 9 May 2018. The Rise and Fall of the Latin American Left. The Nation. Retrieved 14 June 2022. 11 ABC Di Marino, Roger, 4 October 2011. What is post in post-neoliberal economic policy? Extractive. Industry dependence and indigenous land rights in Bolivia and Ecuador. University of Bath. Department of Social and Policy Sciences. Rochester, New York. SSRN 1938677. 12 Levitz, Eric, 3 May 2023. The Biden administration just declared the death of neoliberalism. Intelligencer. Vox Media Network. Retrieved 30 September 2023. 13 Ward, Ian, 9 September 2022. The unexpected ways Joe Biden is ushering in a new economic paradigm. Politico. Axel Springer SE. Retrieved 30 September 2023. 14 Barktel, John, 10 August 2023. Is Bidenomics a break from neoliberalism? People's World. Longview Publishing Company, Incorporated. Retrieved 30 September 2023. 15 A.B. McLean, Ian, Macmillan, Alistair, 2009. The Concise Oxford Dictionary of Politics, 3rd ed. Oxford, England, Oxford University Press. ISBN 9780199207800. Retrieved 14 June 2022 via Oxford. Reference. 16 ABC MacDonald, Laura, Ruckert, on, 2009. Post-Neoliberalism in the Americas, An Introduction. eBook ed. London, England, Palgrave Macmillan. Do. 10.1010/978023023023222. ISBN 9780230232822. 17 A.B. Cambo, Fabian, 20th December 2021. Student protest leader to President-elect, Gabriel Boric. Caps rise of Chile's left. Reuters. Retrieved 14 June 2022. 18 Grigil, Jean, Regirazzi, Pia, 2012. Post-neoliberalism in Latin America, Rebuilding and Reclaiming. The State After Crisis, PDF. Development and Change. 43, 1. Blackwell Publishing /International. Institute of Social Studies, 121. Do. 10.1467-7660.2011.01746.x. Retrieved 14 June 2022. Via ePrints Soton at the University of Southampton. 19 MacDonald, Laura, Proulx, Christina R. Ruckert, on, 2017. Post-Neoliberalism in Latin America, a Conceptual Review. Third World Quarterly. 38, 7. Routledge, 1583-1602. Do. 10.1080/014365997.2016.12595558. S2 SID 157767263. The main objective of this article is to perform a critical conceptual review of post-neoliberalism to find consensus and discord in the existing literature. Although our search was not limited to literature on any specific region, the overwhelming amount of research we encountered was focused on Latin America, with little material identified through the search on post-neoliberalism in Africa or Asia. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 20 Wild, Christopher, 2012. Latin America After Neoliberalism, hardcover ed. London, England. Palgrave Macmillan. ISBN 9780230301597. Retrieved 14 June, 2022 via Google Books. 21 Kaltwasser, Cristobal Rovira, 2011. Toward Post-Neoliberalism in Latin America. Latin American Research Review. 46, 2. Latin America Research Commons on behalf of Latin American Studies. Association, 225234. Do. 10.1353/la.2011.0029. ISSN 1542-4278. S2 SID 144279718. 22 Cochrane, Regine, Summer 2014. Climate Change, Buen Viva, and the Dialectic of Enlightenment. Toward a Feminist Critical Philosophy of Climate Justice. Hypatia. 29, 357658. Do. 10.1111/hypar.12099. S2 SID 143724316. 23 AB Gudinas, Eduardo. 2011. Buen Viva, Today's Tomorrow Development 54, 4441-447. 24 Senplats. 2009 National Plan for Good Living. Electronic document. Retrieved May 2012. 25 Balch, Oliver, 2013. Buen Viva, The Social Philosophy Inspiring Movements in South America. The Guardian. Retrieved 18 May 2015. 26 Venezuela After Chavez, Now for the Reckoning. The Economist. 9 March 2013. Retrieved 4 May 2013. 27 AB Does Ecuador's leader aspire to a perpetual presidency? The Christian Science Monitor. 11 April 2014. Retrieved 10 July 2015. 28 Meyerhoff, Nick, 15 March 2014. Ecuador's popular, powerful President Rafael Correa is a study in contradictions. The Washington Post. Retrieved 10 July 2015. 29 A slow-motion coup. The authoritarian regime is becoming a naked dictatorship. The region must react. The Economist. 28 February 2015. Retrieved 12 June 2015. 30 Oliver Stone interview. There's a specter haunting Latin America, The Spectre of 21st Century. Socialism. 31 Hart, Peter, the 8th of March, 2013. NYT debates Hugo Chavez minus the debate. Fairness and accuracy in reporting, fair. Retrieved 4 May, 2013. 32 Roth, Charles, the 6th of March, 2013. Venezuela's economy under Chavez, by the numbers. Wall Street Journal. Retrieved 4 May, 2013. 33 Venezuela toilet paper shortage and anti-Bolivarian conspiracy, GovT claims. CBS News. The 16th of May, 2013. Retrieved the 18th of March, 2015. 34 Martin, Abbey, the 22nd of June, 2017. Empire Files, Venezuela Economy Minister sabotage, not socialism, is the problem. Truth Out. Retrieved the 22nd of June, 2018. 35 Why Venezuela is the world's worst performing economy, in 3 charts. Quartz. The 16th of March, 2015. Retrieved the 22nd of March, 2015. 36 Monk, Ronaldo, 2012. Contemporary Latin America. Palgrave Macmillan. p. 119. In a broad historical sense, Chavez has undoubtedly played a progressive role, but he is clearly not a democratic socialist. 37 Iber, Patrick, Spring 2016. The Path to Democratic Socialism, Lessons from Latin America. Dissent. Retrieved 20 August, 2020. Most of the world's democratic socialist intellectuals have been skeptical of Latin America's examples, citing their authoritarian qualities and occasional cults of personality. To critics, the appropriate label for these governments is not socialism but populism. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 38 Lopes, Arthur, Spring 2016. Viva la Contrarrevolution. South America's left begins to wave goodbye. Harvard International Review. 37, 312-14. Chster I264458824. South America, a historical bastion of populism, has always had a penchant for the left, but the continent's predilection for unsustainable welfarism might be approaching a dramatic end. This pink tide also included the rise of populist ideologies in some of these countries, such as Kirchnerismo in Argentina, Chavismo in Venezuela, and Lulapetismo in Brazil. 39 de Feria, Carlos Aurelio Pimenta, Lopes, Dorison Bellum, January-April 2016. When foreign policy meets social demands in Latin America. Contexto International, Literature Review. 38, 1. Pontificia Universidad Católica do Rio de Janeiro, 1153. Do. 10.102529.8529.2016380100000001. ISSN 1982-0240. The wrong left, by contrast, was said to be populist, old-fashioned, and irresponsible. 40 Gabriel Boric, from student protest leader to Chile's president. BBC. the 20th of December, 2021. Retrieved the 14th of June, 2022. When Mr. Boric won the candidacy of his leftist bloc to run for president, he made a bold pledge. If Chile was the cradle of neoliberalism, it will also be its grave, he said. Do not be afraid of the youth changing this country. 41 UN Front Anti-Neoliberal, an anti-neoliberal front. Pagina/12, in Spanish. The 27th of October, 2018. Retrieved the 14th of June, 2022. 42 Tharo, Ishan, the 29th of October, 2019. The anti-neoliberal wave rocking Latin America. The Washington Post. Retrieved the 14th of June, 2022. 43 UN Front Anti-Neoliberal Graduó lanza el Frente Patria Grande junto a otros dirigentes sociales. The 27th of October, 2018. 44 Socialist Gabriel Boric elected Chile's youngest ever president with highest ever vote tally. Morning Star. The 20th of December, 2021. Retrieved the 14th of June, 2022. 45 Declaración de Principios de Morena, PDF, in Spanish. Morena. December, 2014. Archived. From the original, PDF, on the 14th of March, 2015. Retrieved the 14th of June, 2022. 46 Gens, Policy. Social Democratic Party. The 22nd of January, 2008. Archived from the original on the 14th of May, 2021. Retrieved the 14th of June, 2022. 47 Bagno Jau A Hang Yug, Angwabak no Lyle Bulios Daga Jo Inai Donan Nola, Dahan Mingug. Pak Nojas South Korea, Inside and Outside. A country where you sing song and then become a sinner. That's the Republic of Korea. The Hang Kyore. The 26th of May, 2020. Retrieved the 14th of June, 2022. Minjung Dang Yun Hajig no Dongja, Bai Jiang. Jiu Yig no Dongja Deul Ui Jajil Bad Umio Jue Parmin Jogjua Igio Gibjang Isio Sin Ju Uil. Bai Pan Han Yun Jiang Dang Ida. Minjung Party is a political party that is supported by organizational and non-regular workers and criticizes neoliberalism from a left-wing nationalist standpoint. 48 http://www.columbia.edu/lnp3/turkey.pdf, pg. 176. 49 Deva, Gazette, the 24th of September, 2022. Imkve Osgerluktifak Declaration New Aikland. www.gazetedvar.com.tr/imk-ve-osgerluk-itifaki-declaration new-asaklandi-haba-158238, in Turkish. Retrieved the 25th of September, 2022. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 50 Printer program for RDT Bookmal, PG-17, PDF, in Norwegian Bookmal. 2019. Retrieved. The 20th of August, 2024. From Charter on Socialism for the 21st Century, PG-17, The Revolutionary Forces That are trying today to develop a strategy for socialism for the 21st century are learning from the mistakes that have been made in the past. RDT sees himself as part of this movement, but insists that a Norwegian socialism cannot be a copy of someone else's. It must build on the traditions from our own history of class struggle and political struggle, which among other things led to the idea of cooperation. Cooperation and the demands for a well-developed welfare state. It must further develop the democratic rights that the working class has fought for over 100 years, which freedom of association, right to vote, freedom of expression and legal certainty. Internationally, an eco-socialist movement is also developing which points to the abolition of capitalism as a decisive prerequisite for preserving the basis of life and avoiding climate catastrophe. RDT also sees itself as part of this movement, and will cooperate with anti-capitalist parties and organizations in other countries within this network. 51 Australian Greens are building a movement to end neoliberalism. Jacobin.com. Retrieved 13 May 2023. Further reading, edit. Bays, Michelle and David Cortez. Buen Viva, Sumerc Cause, 2012. University by Liefeld. Center for Inter-American Studies. https://journals.openedition.org/podev/2359. https://bilimvia-lanma.org/which-characteristics-will-have-during-the-21st-center. y/monthlyaview.org/2016/10/for-the-20-first-century/. http://links.org.or/node/1600. Anil Rajimwale, M. Vijayakumar. Socialism in the 21st Century. Gussell, Gary, 2022. The Rise and Fall of the Neoliberal Order, America and the World in the Free Market Era. Oxford University Press. ISBN 978-0197519646. Mitchell, William, Fazey, Thomas, 2017. Reclaiming the State, A Progressive Vision of Sovereignty for a Post-Neoliberal World. Pluto Press. ISBN 978-0745337326. Padoan, Enrico, 2020. Anti-neoliberal populisms in comparative perspective, a Latin Americanization of Southern Europe. First ed. London, England, Routledge. ISBN 9780367322151. Retrieved 14 June 2022 via Center on Social Movement Studies. External links, edit. Palumbarini, Stefano, 12 June 2022. A Milenkovic government would shake the foundations of neoliberalism in Europe. Jacobin, interview. Interviewed by Kuvlakis, Stathis. Retrieved 14 June 2022. Foruha, Rona, 9 October 2022. The New Rules for Business in a Post-Neoliberal World. Financial Times. Levitz, Eric, 1 February 2023. The End of Zombie Neoliberalism. New York. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Ramesh, Akhil, the 16th of May, 2023. The new Biden trade doctrine is a death knell for neoliberalism. The Hill. Menand, Louis, the 17th of July, 2023. The Rise and Fall of Neoliberalism. The New Yorker. Categories: Socialism of the 21st Century, Democratic Socialism, Left-wing populism in South America, Political catchphrases, Politics of Venezuela, Populism, Social Democracy, Society of Venezuela, Types of Socialism. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF.